All right, Alfred Telefero, Mr. Telefero TV. All right, Drizzy Drake, man. I really rock with this move. Drizzy Drake, for those who don't know, the Champagne Papi has some Memphis ties. His dad is from Memphis. Any given weekend, you can find Drizzy Drake's dad on Bill Street, kicking it at a bar. This is some real shit, all right? He just kicks it in the city of Memphis. He ain't like his son is the biggest artist. I can make a case, the biggest artist we have in music right now. There's a case that can be made that Drake is that. His dad just never really got into that. Like, his dad still kicks it, puts out music, still does him as if he's not Drizzy Drake's dad. And for those who don't know, Drake got a little family in Memphis as well. Drake actually did something that was really dope. He hopped on a private jet, and he has a little cousin who was going to her prom. I'm pretty sure this is her 12th grade year. Drake pulled up and escorted his cousin and her date, her name's Jayla, to the prom. All right, he pulled up to Fairleigh High School in Memphis, Tennessee. Salute. Afterwards, Drake threw a party at Hard Rock for about 400 of her close friends. This is what TMZ is reporting. For those who don't know, Drake's dad is Jayla's grandmother's brother. All right. Again, I'm terrible at I'm terrible at that family tree, but that's the connection. Drake pulled up in Memphis. A lot of people have been really on Drake because he puts Memphis in a lot of his music, as he does a lot of other cities. But a lot of people believe out of Memphis that Drake has done a lot more for cities like Houston, of course, where he's from, Toronto. If you're gonna put Memphis in your music, please come down and show a little bit more love to either some Memphis artists or he did a video in Memphis a couple years ago, and I thought that was pretty dope. But I think if you're gonna put Memphis in your music, I think people would like to hear you do some music with some Memphis artists. Maybe a track with Gotti will be something good for the city. A track maybe with Dolph will be something good for the city, or maybe even some more music with Juicy J. I think people would like, or I think right now a dope track would be Drake and Moneybagg Yo. They would put together the best track musically right now. Anybody know what I'm talking about on that Moneybagg Yo? Drake and Moneybagg Yo on a record right now would be a absolute problem. I just think if people know Drake has Memphis ties a little bit, all right. He claims in his music that he used to be in Ridgecrest from summer to summer, and he kicked it with Gotti. Being Ridgecrest, he'll pop in a couple times. He didn't make it seem like he was just living in Ridgecrest, but he'd be like, he kicked it with Gotti. And Gotti has said that there is somewhat of some truth to that. Drake did come around him. Gotti has street credibility, obviously in the city of Memphis, and obviously in where he's from, Ridgecrest. So it was easy to bring Drake around, and Drake kind of seen some of the ropes that people like Gotti. And he's did this in multiple cities with multiple artists. So Drake just somebody who soaked up a lot of game and been around the block to just see so many different things. And I think Memphis was one of those cities where he's seen a couple of things. Again, his daddy known to be a pimp out the city. So, I mean, and he has that pimp look to him. He got that old school pimp look to him. That old raggedy, long suit pimp look to him. And I think this was a dope move by Drake. But now, since we're talking about it, it would be good to see Drake do some music with a Memphis artist. I would personally like to see Moneybagg Yo. I think Gotti has the resume to get the record, but I think Moneybagg Yo and Drake would make the best track right now, right? Drake pulls up in Memphis to Fairleigh High School to escort his little cousin and her date to prom. Dope move. What's up? Talk to me in the comment box below. By the way, I heard they had a Rolls Royce, a white one, to get to prom. Drake came in on that private jet, and I just think it's dope, man. I've seen him shout this cousin out a couple times on his social media account. Again, Drake's a very busy man, so the fact that he was able to come in town and show her love at a prom, I'm pretty sure Drake has a lot of other stuff he can be doing with his time. I think it's a dope move from Drizzy Drake. By the way, for those who believe there was a possibility that Gotti could bring Drake out for Birthday Bash, I'm gonna just put it to you like this. Gotti and Meek are going on tour in a couple weeks after Birthday Bash. This is like for Memphis. The likelihood of Gotti bringing out Drake is slim and none because he's probably going to bring out Meek Mill on Birthday Bash. I'm just being a logical thinker here. Thank you for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute.
If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@ismrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@ismrteleferro.com.